Everybody has to be known for something. This is what I want to be known as: the guy who told you about raising children. What is it like being pecked to death by a chicken? You'll never forget it. It's like a logo. You never forget it. Everybody has to have some logo. You see that Apple thing, AT&T, which they bought. AT&T was singular. They bought the brand name. I went into the AT&T store and I complained bitterly, and they said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Aunt Jemima. I bought the name this morning." Hey, listen, I want to be the replacement for Wayne Dyer. I'm working on that now because I think there's a void for someone who has got a great sense of humor and is spiritual and a political atheist. That's what I am. So I'm thinking that we got a hole here, that I'm going to jump into. The same as Andy Rooney. We're missing an Andy Rooney who's a borderline curmudgeon. So we're all products of other. I'm a byproduct of other people's work. And being sewn together as a Frank and Joey, I want to be able to present the message of clarity in all of this craziness that we're going through. I mean, even the fact that we are taking elections seriously every day. For the last 2 years, we've been having elections in this country for 2 years. You realize that? And they complain that Obama doesn't show up. Show up for what? I mean, the guy's already got a death nail. They can't wait for him to get out of there so they can move somebody else into that White House. And I think everybody knows that he's trying to bring people together. If you go with the ideology or not, I believe in common unity and community. It just depends on who you use around you to bring people together or how you put it together. And it's building this country is kind of like where Legos meets an erector set. It's different than it ever was when I was a kid. It was simpler when there was a train going around the tree at Christmas time. Even if you were Jewish, you liked that Lionel train going around there, It's got nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with politics. It really has to do with the human condition. And for the most part, for instance, Donald Trump is like an injured child who has a narcissistic wound, if you want to be clinical about it. The fact of the matter is that he's got everybody's attention and he's playing the room. I think he's a byproduct, for instance, of, as I am, of many things, of Morton Downey, Joe Pine, of Jerry Springer, these days, Howard Stern. He's got all of that bravado, and